Bannerlord, land of war, betrayal, and surprisingly lax paternity laws. Today, my friends, we embark on a quest of questionable morals and maximum offspring. We're gonna conquer Calradia using the most powerful weapon known to man, my unstoppable sperm count. Now, I know what you're thinking. Baron, you glorious bastard, this is Bannerlord. Kids take like 20 in-game years to grow up. You'll die of old age before you even get your first diaper-clad dragoon. And normally, you'd be right. This game respects the sanctity of childhood more than my own father did. But fear not, my loyal viewers. For where there's a ludicrous challenge, there's a mod to break it wide open. Family control. With this bad boy installed, I can spread my seed faster than a Vietnamese farmer.
Welcome to the rice fields, mother.
Point is, children are about to become a renewable resource more valuable than iron ore. And trust me, I'm gonna need a lot of them. But hold your horses, because even with my newfound powers of accelerated procreation, waiting for these ankle biters to grow up takes time. Time that I, a man of action and questionable parenting techniques, simply don't have. That's where the mod Time Lord comes in. He's like the weird uncle of this mod family, the one who always smells faintly of plutonium and bad decisions, as the mod is fairly loved by many, but sometimes breaks the game by creating baby lords and accelerated death clocks for everyone. I can avoid breaking this game by being fairly careful with how I use this mods. Now meet Mike. Mike Oxlong, a name whispered in hushed tones in taverns across the land. A name synonymous with, well, you get the picture.
I'm about to blow.
What?
This, my character, is no ordinary warrior. He's a blacksmith, a lover, and a soon-to-be baby daddy extraordinaire. We're gonna pump those smithing skills so high he'll be forging masterpieces out of butter knives and rusty spoons. Because nothing says I'm a responsible father like equipping your kids with weapons made by a guy who probably still owes alimony payments to half the women in Calradia. Now, I know what you're thinking. Baron, my man, shouldn't a conquering warlord focus on, actual combat skills? And to that I say, my gullible viewers, have you met the Calradian education system? These kids are going to be lucky if they can count to 10 without using their fingers and toes. Nope, we're teaching them the only life lesson that matters. How to swing a weapon really, really hard. And Daddy's got the weapon crafting covered. And so it begins the Blacksmith Bachelor Tour of Calradia. It's like a traveling fertility festival, only with less lute music and more blunt force trauma. By day, I'm crafting weapons of unmatched quality. By night, let's just say I'm ensuring a steady supply of future recruits.
What did he say?
It's all about strategy, folks. After this, I did typical blacksmithing runs on Bannerlord and even made a satisfied customer. How do I get the materials I need? With looters, of course. Instead of buying raw materials, I loot from looters and then smelt my acquisitions. After doing this for a while, I continue my quest of sowing my seed. I use the fact that I'm a traveling blacksmith to converse and improve my relations with the women of Calradia. Every town I visit, I leave behind a lady, but bring with me a happy memory. Anyway, this goes on for a while. In fact, I believed I traveled all over Calradia just to speak with every notable. And every female notable I talk to. I add a future soldier to my future army. I also finished a bit of the main quest on my own. As you would realize, I don't have any soldiers, so I had to clear out the hideouts by myself as I tried to retrieve the missing parts of the dragon banner. For those who aren't aware, the Dragon Banner is the main quest in Bannerlord. It's a relic which allows you to create your own kingdom in the campaign, and that is our goal for this challenge, so it is critical that I get the missing parts. A day of real life has passed, and I believed it was time for me to stop my bachelor run and settle down. I decided to settle down in Orcs Hall as there is a local village that sells hardwood. I considered smithing to pass the time and also finish orders to increase my funds, but after in-game years I realized that some of my spawn kept on dying due to natural causes. I don't know if that's a bug in the mod I'm using, or if the mothers die and bring along my child with them. Turns out, immortality isn't exactly a guarantee in Calradia. Who knew? But fear not, my little bundles of expired code, for Daddy's got a plan. Which is why I installed the mod Time Lord. By accelerating time, I can hope that I could prevent the death of another future recruit. Ah, fatherhood, so rewarding, so full of precious moments, and oh, who am I kidding? I'm drowning in a sea of pop-ups. Every other second, its insert child's name has turned 1 or another child has reached the age of 3. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure novel written by someone with a toddler's attention span and a caffeine addiction. If I knew fatherhood involved so much reading and clicking, I would have had my balls snipped. And imagine I have 80 kids, folks. 80! I haven't clicked this much since that one time I tried to play Cookie Clicker without using auto clickers. My mouse hand is cramping, my social life is non-existent, and I'm pretty sure I just agreed to let one of my sons marry a goat. I settle in the city of Marunith, jewel of the Botanian wilds, home to, well, mostly dung-smelling peasants, I guess. But from this day forward, it's also going to be the staging ground for the most ambitious, ill-conceived family reunion in Calradian history. I sent the call out far and wide, come to Marunith to every bastard of mine.
Please come visit me, dog.
And they came, folks, from every corner of Calradia, like a gaggle of prodigal children returning to the nest. Only instead of twigs, they brought enough bling to make a sultan jealous. Look, I'm all for self-expression, but I'm pretty sure that crown is worth more than the entire GDP of this city. Time to teach these kids about the family business. Which, in case you haven't been paying attention, is war, not high fashion. Out with the silk robes, in with the chainmail. Farewell, jewel-encrusted diadems. Hello, helmets that might actually stop a stray arrow. And as for those horses, well, some of you are getting an upgrade to mobile weapons platform, while the rest can enjoy the joys of pedestrian warfare. Now, I'm not a military tactician. In fact, my idea of a battle plan is hit them until they stop moving. But even I can see the potential in this motley crew. We're gonna split them up if Fian champions load out on foot, Consguard load out on horseback. Think of it like a delicious Calradian-style pincer movement, only instead of pincers, it's a bunch of angry kids with daddy issues and a surprising amount of firepower.
Look at him run, you bastard!
Seeing my children eviscerate bandits, rebels, and looters gave me the bliss deserving of an irresponsible father, but to my surprise, as one of my children died in battle.
God damn it!
Look, nobody's perfect, all right? These kids are still learning the ropes. Besides, it builds character. Or at least it weeds out the ones who can't dodge a stray arrow. But at least I have a reason to put these rebels in the chopping block. Now, me and my children needed a home, then I saw Otisha and its rebellion. and so I took it. After a lengthy period of pushing my children to slaughter rebels, bandits, and cutthroats, they became rather proficient in archery, as I had hoped. Being extremely competent gave me the courage to take on a city. So, as a city began a rebellion like vultures, we swooped in to capture our prize. But instead of a decaying carcass in the savannah, we proceeded to seize a city.
Side body, anything to take a breath. On my left is a Apollo body bigger than myself, and on my right is 100 scared souls screaming help. And they scattered trying to get away, but they gon' meet they in the day, cause ain't no way they ever had a chance to contend with me. Cause see, I kill them all. I could kill them all, it's up to me of them. And my blood ain't gonna spill it all. Cause I'm the hunter, not the hunted. And for an enemy, I guarantee that they don't want me. It's something just a little different by how I run the place. Maybe it's the way I turn my enemies to lunch meat, or maybe it's the way I smash everything in front of me. They don't want it, I do it so easy, it's funny, G. I turn a vet into a wannabe and do it to the death. I put them in their final scene. Hey, kill them all, I think they kill them all. Kill them all, I think they kill them all.
It's a nice city, I'll give it that. But it's also a melting pot of a different culture, each with their own ideas about who should be in charge. And none of those ideas involve a blacksmith with a questionable reputation and enough children to start his own marching band. No, we need somewhere more homogeneous, somewhere that speaks to our core values of family, conquest, and really effective birth control. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and still no home, but then Marunath staged a rebellion. This is a settlement that can be considered a stronghold. These walls have seen it all, invasions, plagues, but they've never seen anything quite like us. We're not just an army, we're a family. A dysfunctional, slightly unhinged family held together by shared ambition, questionable genetics, and the faint hope that someday the father will finally stop making his children call him your lordship.
Zanetsu sword!
Marunath is ours. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't graceful, and it definitely wasn't by the book. But then again, neither am I. Remember, kids, in the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. Or in this case, you win, you die, or you accidentally sire a nation with children in the process. Just like Father Abraham in the Bible, I have bred a new generation of leaders and future cultures. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please inform me by leaving a like, and I might just make a part 2. Now, without further ado, as I like to say often, have a great day.